welcome back to another virtual program presented by the Pamunkey Regional Library. My name is DJ and I'm the Adult Services Librarian at the Mechanicsville Branch, and today we're going to be presenting our tutorial video for the Adult Take and Make in March. This tutorial will be on making your own St. Patrick's Day poppers. We will have these kits available at the Mechanicsville Branch on Friday, March the 3rd while supplies last, but this video will give a tutorial on how to make your own if you'd like to. So keep on watching, we'll go ahead and get started. So I have in front of me all the supplies that you'll need to make your own St. Patrick's Day poppers. The kit will include most of these items in there, including a toilet paper roll. This will serve as the base where you put all the confetti in it. I have a piece of St. Patrick's Day tissue paper. This will be used to wrap around your toilet paper roll to make it more festive and decorative. The kits have a variety of different tissue paper in it, but obviously if you're doing this at home you could use whatever kind you'd like. So we have 2 pieces of string to wrap around the ends of the popper to hold the confetti inside. And of course we have our confetti. Now the confetti included in the kits are chopped up tissue paper as well as some little 4-leaf clovers and shamrocks. And that's all that's included in our take and make kits. Supplies that you'll need to provide on your own. Tape. You can use tape, or I guess you could use glue as well, but tape would be better. The tape will help hold down the tissue paper as you wrap it around your toilet paper roll. And scissors. Scissors will be helping to both trim the tissue paper and to, if you want to, cut in half the toilet paper roll to make it easier for you to break it open. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So for step number 1, as I said, to make it easier to open up the popper when it's done, I'm going to go ahead and take my toilet paper roll and I'm just going to cut it in half with scissors. This will make it easier to open it up. So I've cut it in half just like that. Pretty. So for step number 2, I'm going to take my tissue paper and I'm going to wrap it around, and you can wrap it around however you want to. If you want to unfurl it, it would be easier to pop open if you unfold the tissue paper. Take it around just like that. And you wrap it around your toilet paper roll. Now how I'm going to do it is I'm going to keep it like that and fold around just so you see less of the toilet paper roll inside of it. And I'm going to start at one of the ends, and I'm going to use my tape and tape the ends of the tissue paper to each of the rolls just to make it easier to roll it up. I'm going to take it and do it like so. And then I'm going to take this line it up, put it like that. And then I'm just going to roll up. And you can roll it up until you get as much as you want on there. You don't have to roll it up the entire way. But after you roll it up, you can just cut off the parts that you don't need on it. So I'll show you what that looks like in step 3. Okay, so I'm done with that previous step. I just wrapped it all the way around and I taped it up in here. Depending on how easy you want it to open up, you can use less tissue paper, or you can just use the whole roll like I did. It's up to you entirely. And I trimmed the sides just to make it go down a little bit as well. So for the next step, I'm gonna take one of my little gold ribbons and I'm going to tie it around one of the ends of the popper. This will make it easier when you're putting the confetti in, so none of it gets lost. So you can take it, and if you don't want to fiddle with tying it, you can always just tape it or glue it. It's up to you. I'm going to attempt to tie it, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, so I've gone ahead and tied one of the ends on my popper. It's not the prettiest bow or knot in the world, but it'll serve just fine for our purposes. So the next step is we're going to take our bag of confetti, and we're going to very carefully take it and pour it into the top in our untied end of the popper, right in here. And be sure that it goes inside the toilet paper roll and not outside where the... So all of my confetti is inside the toilet paper roll, as you can see in there. You might not be able to see in there, but it's all in there, believe me. So really the last step is to just tie up the other end of the popper real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to take my other gold string or ribbon, and I'm just going to tie the other end of my popper up. And as I said before, if this string is too small for you, if you get one of the kits and the string is too small for you to tie with your hands, you can always just tape it or glue it, either or. But I've gone ahead and made one of poppers. So this is what it should look like in the end. So that's it for the take and make. So thank you all so much for watching. As I said before, we will have these kits available at the Mechanicsville branch on Friday, March 3rd. They will be put out in the morning and they'll be there until they're gone while supplies last. So I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their day.